Curse it all! Now Hina's core stone is...
How did a man like that get trapped outside the sanctuary?
For Wheeler Woe, he knows not our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is De La Who's It?
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not a historian, but I'll summarize what I can. Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners. As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delphos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable!
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything. When Delphos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it. If you ask me, Delphos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything else.
This complicates our current mission considerably. Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very, very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it? He mentioned something about Key and Fadiel, right? When I first sprouted, the world was called Fadiel. I know what I say sometimes sounds like ancient folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
I'm only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny. More importantly, we gotta do something about Delphos. And soon. The places where his divided power is being kept are the exact same ones where the Benevodons are locked away.
Benevodons?
Yup. Delphos will have to release the seals to take back his power, which, lucky us, means the monsters can break loose.
There must be some mistake. I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the ancient hero Delphos. The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance alike.
Golly, they made plays? Mortals sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Delphos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Jule's accounts are to be believed, then Delphos must be planning to revive his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the Mana Goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Delphos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
But getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Delphos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hina's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway. Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the mana tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Delafos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Delafos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can take him. And Hina's core stone, for that matter.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
Delafos said something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he meant Guju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju. I'm worried for Liza's safety. And Watts too, for that matter. We gotta hurry. But first things first. We gotta make sure we're battle ready. I'm not letting Delafos make off with Hina's core stone again.
Was willst du damit sagen, Battle-Rettich? Battle-Rettich vor allem.
Welcome.
Hast du was Neues? Das ist aber nichts Neues, ne?
Stop by again.
So. Okay. Jetzt haben wir unseren wahren Bösewicht gefunden. Was mit Owen ist, wissen wir jetzt nicht. Der ist ja jetzt irgendwie zurück. Er wurde weggeboxt und dann ist er weggeflogen. So in etwa lief es ja ab bei ihm. Und wir sollen jetzt zurück nach Guju, um irgendwelche mächtigen Monster zu finden. Vielleicht schon vorher zu besiegen.
Yes.
Ich weiß es nicht. Oder
I cannot comprehend how the Delafos we dealt with could possibly be the hero of legend. How did it come to this? And why?
Gee whiz, enough with the questions. Why don't you ask him? It's not like I'm his keeper.
Warum nicht?
Grizzly!
Nein, ich vermute mal, er wird immer vor uns da sein und wir müssen dann aufräumen. Irgendwie sowas in der Art gehe ich von aus.
For a ride to Guju.
Time for our handy-dandy fairy flute.
Handy Dandy? Oh Gott, wisst ihr, woran mich Handy Dandy erinnert? An Blau und Schlau. War auch Handy Dandy. Hallo, Wuskav. Aber sind wir mal ganz ehrlich, den hätten wir da besiegt bekommen. Ich möchte es nur sagen. Ich möchte es nur sagen, dass wir ihn hätten besiegt bekommen. So, Guju liegt da. So, drücken, ja. Ich denke mal, wir gehen automatisch an Land.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
Wir teleportieren mal. Entschuldigung. Ab nach Guju.
Look at that! Figured y'all had reached the mana tree by now. What happened to that seed you were gonna use to climb the cliffs?
Oh, we fixed that problem ages ago. You should see the size of the stalk.
Good to hear it. But you picked a heck of a time to be visiting Guju, let me tell you. A big feller with a sword to match showed up with Orin in tow. Things don't look good.
Orin's alive?
For now. But he doesn't stand a chance against Delafos.
He's trying his best by my account. They're up there now by Liza's resting place. If she gets hit by a stray attack, well, let's just say you better get up there as quick as you can. I don't want any harm to come to either of them.
Naja, Owen würde ich schon opfern.
I don't know how strong Orin is, but I doubt he's stronger than Delafos.
And there's Liza's statue to worry about as well.
Orin. Liza.
Also Owen hätte ich tatsächlich geopfert, weil er ist ein Arsch. Er hat das vielleicht für einen guten Willen gemacht, aber auch ein bisschen um egoistischen Willen. Ich werde eine neue Welt erschaffen. Ich werde hier King Kalle of Cannelonian sein und ich bin die dicke Hose und, ne? Deswegen, man sollte schon Leute opfern. Er gehört halt doch irgendwie dazu. So, vorbereitet für den Kampf sind wir ja rein theoretisch, ne? Wenn jetzt wirklich irgendwas kommt, aber da steht er ja auch schon. Mr. Nuggeteye.
Give me the Mana Sword. I need it. I have to save Liza.
You are not worthy to be its master.
Oh no! Liza!
The rabble has returned, I see. The powers sealed within this land have returned to me. I have no more need of this place. Gareth, Avatar of Earth and Power, heed my summons. Destroy all that stands in your way, and live again!
Oha.
Orin!
Geh nach Liza, Owen ist egal.
Not my best moment. I was too desperate, too selfish. Liza, I'm sorry. I only wanted to save you from all of this, but I failed. I wanted the power of the Mana Sword, so I could change this world. Val, I'm not asking for your forgiveness. Just remember the future we dreamed of. A world without sacrifices.
Orin? Core stones? But both of them. Core stones. Why do I always...
Useless? Entschuldigung. Aber er hat sie doch gar nicht getötet. Ich dachte, das kommt nur, wenn er sie tötet.
Orin. Liza.
Gotta say, humans and the like are more tenacious than I thought. To go so far for the sake of others. Sproutlings are connected to our fellows in our environment, but I've never seen that kind of devotion in our tribe.
Orin may have been mistaken in the means of his undertaking, but his vision for a world without alms was not without merit.
Say what you want, but I'm never gonna forgive him for what he did to Hina.
I guess that things are never as cut and dried as you want them to be. And this coming from me, mind you. If we'd only been able to learn more about Orin's plan before all this. Well, no use crying over a spilt watering can. Now that we're here, it's basically up to us to figure out whether Orin had the right of it or not.
You think he was telling the truth? About the Mana Sword having the power to change the world?
Beats me. I've never held a sword in my life, let alone a legendary one.
Orin's gone, but I have so many questions. There has to be more to this than we know. What he did was wrong, but I can't fault him for wanting to save someone.
I agree.
Ich nicht. Denn er ist da, um eine Person zu retten, über Leichen gegangen,
Let's go
also.
break the news to Watts about Liza and Orin.
Über unschuldige Leichen. Liza sehen Kern, Orin sehen Kern. Ich frage mich, ob wir die dann nachher nochmal alle wiederbeleben.
I'll remember, and I'll consider the vision you sacrificed yourself for.
Wie gesagt, nee. Weiß ich nicht, kein Mitleid mit ihm. Er hat meine Freundin genommen, um seine Freundin zu retten. Naja. Klar will er auch noch die Welt retten, aber naja. Doch alles sehr selbstsüchtig gewesen. So, ich dachte jetzt wirklich, jetzt kommt ein Bosskampf, aber es kam tatsächlich keiner. Da erzähle ich jetzt, was geschehen ist. Hey, was los?
Did you find Orin? By the looks on your faces, I'm guessing.
Sorry. We were too late to save him. Or Liza.
Not your fault or responsibility. You tried your best, and I'm grateful for that. All I want to know is where that sword-wielded scum came from in the first place.
His name's Delafos, an ancient hero of legend.
What now?
There's trouble a-brewing. The Benevodon's loose. We better hightail it out of here pronto.
Benevodon? It can't be! Not one of them legendary beasts!
Yep. Guess the Benevodon of Earth was sealed in these parts for thousands of years. Now that he's free, we're in for a bumpy ride.
We can't let Watts' home be destroyed. This village was special to Liza, and Orin too. We have to fight, everyone. Are you with me?
I mean, sure, if you think we're up to fighting an all-powerful primordial monster.
Right now, there's nobody else who can.
Y'all are willing to fight the Benevodon for us?
We have to try. Do you know where we can find Gareth?
I spotted the Benevodon deep in the Zawak Desert near an abandoned boat from bygone days. It's called the Diluc.
A boat in the sand. Well, it'll give us a foothold in the shifting terrain, at least.
With the seal broken and my powers being what they are, I'm easy pickings for a Benevodon. I know I've asked you for a lot already, but I'm begging you. Please save Goodju one more time.
We will. Let's head straight to the Diluc.
Nee.
Perfect.
Das klingt nicht so, als ob ich Bock drauf habe. Aber ich liebe diese Aussprache von Gnome.
But we have to protect Goodju. Let's go.
Ja, aber wir werden jetzt erstmal speichern und Aufnahmepause machen. Denn mein Hals und Husten und Niesen und das nervt mich jetzt alles. Und ich bin unkonzentriert und ne, das ist alles nicht schön gerade. Deswegen werden wir jetzt die Aufnahmepause machen. Ich verabschiede mich. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder, wenn wir gleich einen fetten Boss erledigen dürfen. Ach, ich freue mich jetzt schon drauf. Gut. Ja, das heißt, ich bin raus. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen und ciao. Tschüss.